Good morning, my brothers and sisters. How are you? I'm out and about on the way. This is the beginning of my week, Sunday, so happy Sunday to you. I start my weeks on Sunday. It's just the way I've set it up because I'm in control. I've taken back my power, and you can do the same. Now, you may have to start your week, maybe Monday through Friday. That's up to you. However you want to plan it, but plan it. Life happens and we need to be flexible. The people who are the most flexible are going to be the ones who win. But also, if we're organized and disciplined, and if we don't plan our life, life will plan for us. Let's take control and plan our life. At the same time, we're going to go with what life delivers us. However, we can live with intention and with purpose, and that's the message today. Hey, if you're just finding my channel, subscribe. Join a community of progress. That's what it's all about. That's what I study constantly, consistently, and that's why I share these thoughts and ideas. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for checking in. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time to say good morning. Hello to you. Hi. How are you? Yeah. Hey, this is the place you want to be if you're just stumbling across me in the shorts feed, because when I go live on YouTube vertical, it shows up in the shorts feed, and then I get the opportunity to connect with people who aren't already subscribed to my channel or who haven't seen my content before. And if you haven't, you're in the right place. It's always going to be personal growth stuff, self-improvement, because you and I know life is an inside game if we want to really succeed and win. That's right. It's all up to us. It's not our negative relatives. It's not the economy. It's not the politicians. It's us. It's the choices that we make. Good morning. So glad you're here. I'm glad you checked in because there's a couple lessons I was learning this morning. I'll share them with you. Just you and I. Just you and I over a cup of coffee in our car. Yeah, I was learning today, or remembering. Sometimes we relearn things all over and over again, right? That life is we were wired over thousands and thousands of years. We're wired for status because that's all we had back in the hunter-gatherer days. Subscribe to the channel, join the community. Hey, I'm glad. Thank you. Good morning. I love you too. We're wired for status because back in the hunter-gatherer days, that's all we had. We didn't have material possessions of anything to speak of, right? We had status in our tribe. How much did we contribute? How much were we of value to the tribe? And then we put high value on having status in the tribe because the worst thing that could happen in those days was to be rejected by the tribe, left behind. So we're wired for status. And a lot of people play the status game. That's okay. Now the wealth game, happiness is kind of tied to wealth in a couple different ways. Does wealth buy you happiness? Well, it does solve all your money problems. So in that respect, wealth is good. There's never been a better time or an easier time to create wealth. I mean, it's not going to fall in your lap, but the opportunities are everywhere around us to gain wealth. And there comes a point, and you see it everywhere, people gain a certain amount of wealth, then they start trading wealth for status. They go into the status game after they've achieved a lot of wealth. And so they start trading wealth for status. All of a sudden they got a lot of money. Now they're producing movies. They've gone to Hollywood. They've done these things because they're going after status. Now listen, playing the status and wealth game, these are great. These are going to be great for our happiness and our journey through this life. It's better than playing the fame game. We don't want to get in the trap of playing the fame game. That's going to lead to a lot of emptiness. We're not going to get anything in return from that. So being in the wealth and the status game is good. Wealth and status. The wealth game is relatively new to us as a society and culture, right? As we get from the revolutionary age to the sowing and reaping and the farming age into this new information age, the wealth game is relatively new. So we've gone from a status game, now the wealth game is relatively new. And so it's kind of a learning process right now, but hey, it's a fun game to play. And money is a good way to keep score. Keeping score with money is good. We don't want to live for money. We don't want to love money. We don't want to have money own us. But we can use money. You know, if you're a gregarious, empathetic, giving person, if you have more money, you're going to be more and larger in your empathy, in your growth, and your love towards others. Just going to be more evident. People who are assholes and get a lot of money just become bigger assholes or better known assholes. And that's not you and me. That's why you're here, and I'm glad you're here on the channel. Subscribe to the channel. It's a command that I'm giving you right now. All right, everybody, I'm here where I'm going, so I'm going to check in with you because I want to recognize you. Yes, happiness. You know what? When I look back on it, right, you know the cliche, oh, you know, happiness is in the journey. Boy, is that ever true, right? When you get success and achieve things or get things, you know, that's a short-lived happiness side effect. And when you look back on it, you think, holy shit, yeah, the journey was the happiness. So sometimes when I look back, I do wish, oh shit, you know what? When I look back and reflect, you know what? I wish I could go back and relive that journey again and enjoy it a little bit more. Because when I look back, I see that the joy was in that happiness. But if you can still fog up a mirror, you're still in the game. You're still got it going on. You still have so much life ahead of you. It might only be 24 hours, but that's okay. We don't know. Probably better that we don't know. And so you're still in the game. We still have our other journeys to go on. But if 99% of the time we're on a journey, why don't we make that the happiness part? That was a secret that I did discover 35 years ago, right? Be happy what you're doing while you pursue what you want. Sometimes we get miserable, frustrated, and anger because we're not where we want to be. We have an image in our future, which is good, where we want to go, but we're not there. We're in this job. We don't want to be in this job right now. It is paying the bills, but we don't like it, and we don't want to stay here. And maybe internally we feel that we would be betraying our goals if we were happy where we are. We don't want to be happy because then we might not be driven towards our goals in the future. No, it doesn't have to be that way. That is a choice. You can choose to be happy with where you are while you pursue what you want. And man, is life ever better when you decide on that. When you decide, hey, I'm going to be happy today, right where I'm at. I'm not going to get things that I want to be happy. I'm going to be happy and happily achieve. It's really a secret to life. But if you look back and reflect on your history, you can see, wow, I could have chosen not to be miserable, angry, and frustrated when I was going through those certain things, because that was actually a choice. And hey, everybody, thanks for checking in. What's up, my friend? Wonderful W1R. Oh, man, amazing 13 W8I. What's up? I did my sprinting today. I tell you, I really feel that my sprinting is responsible for the spike in my testosterone over the past year. It's gone from 700 to over 1,000. I'm telling you, I'm not on TRT. I have no testosterone replacement therapy. I take no testosterone supplements. I take no human growth hormone. Now, listen, a lot of times, certain things are genetic, environmental, circumstantial, but other things are up to us. Life is a statistical game, I was learning today, right? Life is a statistical game. Some people that do not smoke are going to get lung cancer. I mean, that doesn't mean we should smoke. Go with statistics. Statistically, you're not likely to get lung cancer if you don't smoke. So don't smoke, right? It's a statistical game. It's not guaranteed. If you want certainty, you can have it internally. Your internal thoughts, you can be certain of because you can make those choices. Our outside circumstances often will be a reflection of our inside thoughts and ideas, emotions, vibration, and frequency. But we have no control really over the outside circumstances on a really chronic level, right now. I mean, I just can't control the weather. I got to work with nature. I can't control the rising and the lowering of the tides, but I can work with that, right? The Wright brothers created those great flying machines that we call airplanes. They didn't override gravity. They worked with it. They used the laws of nature. Start using the laws of nature. If you don't understand it, it won't stop the laws just because you don't understand it. A baby, it's a terrible vision to have in your head. A baby on a high balcony, right, crawls over the ledge, falls to its death, right? An innocent young little baby. Oh, that baby didn't understand gravity. It didn't understand that it was going to fall to its... Yeah, gravity doesn't care that you don't understand it. We have to work with the laws of life, the laws of nature. And if we do, we can make life better. We, to a certain extent, have control. Take control of what you can and know the difference. Right? Is that the AA thing? Lord, give me wisdom to know the things that I can control and the things I can't. Something to that effect, and the wisdom to know the difference. I mean, that really is, listen, if you get down to it, we are born, we take in all sorts of input, sensory input, sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, and then we die. This is the cycle of life. So, hey, thanks everybody for checking in. Hey, carpe diem, seize the damn day. That's what I'm doing. I was doing my sprints today. And then I made a reel just because I was inspired. I was listening to old 1970s song, Elton John, "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me." And so I made a reel out in the park where I was doing my sprints, just a short 13-second reel, right, with the text that I overlaid. Don't let the sun go down on you, baby. Start going after it today. And I also sent that message to a group I'm a part of. I love this group. They helped me over the past year. And the name of the group is Marriages Destroyed by Antidepressants. And it's such a supportive group. And it's a lot to do with people who have medicated spouses on antidepressants, and they've become strangers. And they want divorces, and they don't want nothing to do with you anymore. And it's just crazy what these drugs can do. But my message to everybody in the group was, hey, listen, keep up the fight, but do not lose yourself in that fight. Don't let the sun go down on you, baby. All right, everybody, thanks for checking in. I see people jumping in and out of the shorts feed. You know I love you. Keep up the faith. Faith is belief in that which is not seen. That is true faith. If you could see it and there was 100% proof, what kind of faith would that be? That's why God is love, because love is something we do. It's a verb. You can't see it, but you see the results of it. And it's omnipresent. It's everywhere. If you want love and you want people to love you and you want to feel love, then give it, create it, share it, and you're going to feel it. I have to keep going back to something that is now becoming habitual as a voice in my head. Our attitude toward life is going to determine life's attitude toward us. And so it really is a reflection. It really is going to be a mirrored life. Our life is merely reflecting what we're putting out into the world. Now, life happens. People get hit by trucks and trains. There's no doubt of it. I have friends, family, passed on, people much younger than me. Now, I take that as a lesson to live for today, planning for the future, with no guarantee of it, but I do plan for it, and that's what got me here to where I am today, sharing with you. No greater joy than having a positive impact on someone else. And so if we try to have a positive impact and connection with the masses, that's going to be a losing game. So try to gain respect from the few people around us that we respect. And gradually, with intention, we can expand our circle of influence. And we can do that on an incremental basis. But everybody, thanks for checking in. Hi to you. Yeah, I love you too. What's up? It's great to connect with you even here on YouTube. And it's going to be a good week for creation because I'm going to be putting out a lot of content this week. Why? Because I intend to. I wrote it down. It's in my head. I have an image of my future week of what I'm going to do, and I'm going to follow through with it. Self-esteem really is a reputation that we build with ourselves. We're in a constant battle with ourselves because we see ourselves all day long. We know what we do. We know if we're not living up to our moral code. We know if we're not living up to the code that we expect of other people. So, know thyself. Self-esteem is the reputation that we have with ourselves. And we can quickly build our self-esteem by increasing our reputation that we have with ourselves. How easy is that to make appointments with yourself and then keep those appointments? Now, what happens when you do that? You increase your self-esteem by a great amount right now, not in the future. Today, if you make appointments with yourself and you follow through, you're going to be building your self-esteem in a great way. And if you habitually do that on a day-by-day basis, you got the ball rolling. And once you have momentum, your self-esteem is just going to get bigger, and you're going to know yourself and you're going to love yourself more. Why is that important? No one is going to love you more than you love yourself. It's just a fact of life. And so thank you for checking in with me. I appreciate you. Alexander Ham, K1C. How are you? Princeton Chisholm. Hey, what's up? Is that Chisholm my family, my Gene Chisholm family? I don't know. I hope it is. It's great I love connecting with new people. I connected with some people in Russia the other day from around the world, but I love reconnecting with people from my past. All of a sudden they're checking in. Maybe I come up on their feed, their YouTube feed live. Hey, Cliff Yates is now live, and they check in, and I'm connecting with those people from my past and those relationships that developed maybe 30, 40, 50 years ago. Can you imagine being alive that long? It's a tremendous gift, really. What's the alternative? You didn't live to this age? Yeah, that's the alternative. All right, everybody, listen, I got to get going to the bank to get cash because the friends that I'm going out with today, we're going to see a play at Cocoa Village, right here near Cocoa Beach, Florida. And we're going to go see Godspell at a local small theater. And they bought my ticket for me, so I want to get the cash. So when they're going to pick me up today, and they're taking me, I get to ride today, and I want to have my cash to reimburse them for the tickets they bought in advance for me. And so we're going to have a nice evening together, and it's going to be good to see Godspell on a local level at a local play. All right, everybody, I so appreciate you checking in. I so appreciate you. If you haven't already, subscribe. It's a little button. You hit it. And what does it cost you? Nothing. And then you get notified when another video comes out. And you help my channel grow. You help me grow my circle of influence. And so, hey, sometimes there's no better way to increase our self-esteem. Number one, by the reputation that we have with ourselves. So keep appointments with ourselves. However, if you look back like I do, and a lot of people do, and they look back and they think to themselves like I do, one of my greatest joys, gives me self-esteem, is when I sacrificed myself for the good of someone else or for something else. Sacrifice my own pleasure for something or someone else. Those were the greatest times, and I look back with fondness, and that's another way to build your self-esteem. Look back and remember those times when you sacrificed to serve others, served someone else. Doesn't have to be a lot. Could be just one person. I know you've done it. You know what you need to do? Remember that, right? Remember, no one is going to love you more than you love yourself. So self-esteem is going to come from your reputation that you have with yourself. Now, if you need to repair that, or you want to make that bigger, if you want to have a better self-esteem because it's going to help you really increase your circle of influence, then start keeping more appointments with yourself. How about maybe you're already on a habitual path, you have momentum already doing that. I know I do. But what I do is I keep challenging myself to a higher level. Let's take another step, right? Let's go another step higher, right? I don't need to go 10 steps higher. I might miss, but I can go the next step, right? Every goal, no matter how big and large, if you break it down to small bites and you take the next bite, you're going to make progress. And what does that do? It gives you self-fulfillment in life. We are fulfilled in life when we're making progress towards a worthy goal. No greater joy than doing that. You can do that with yourself starting today. All right, everybody, you know I love you. I'm glad you all subscribed. I'm glad you helped me increase my community of progress. It's well appreciated. If you think that somebody might need to hear this positive message, in a world of negativity and darkness where we have the opportunity to be a light unto our own feet and those around us, let's do it. Share it with somebody else. All right, I'll see you in the next video. You know I'm going to be there.